And alright, so I downloaded a mod for this game that is pretty popular. There's quite a few handful of mods for One Step from Eden. I wish there was more though, because there's a potential to just do a lot of things, especially like make a lot of characters, right? And there's like Toho characters, for example. There's like, I think the #1 mod is like a Marissa, from Toho, which is cool. Like most of the character mods, some of them are like little tweaks to the game and everything. But the idea of just adding a character that, just like any character you want is kind of cool, right? But most of them are pretty, like, I don't know, most of them kind of don't fit the game because they're using sprites from other games, or the art looks weird, or whatever it is. They're fine, but it's just like I said before, like putting a bunch of mods in one game. Sometimes it feels like a hodgepodge just of random stuff. However, there is one mod called Ophelia, which is this character, an ex-Knights and Wanderer, a sword for the timid, I guess, where, it's basically just someone's OC, but it fits very well to the game. I think they did all the art and the pixel art and stuff like that, and they have like actual loadouts that kind of work, right? So I want to check it out because it just seems like a new character, It's like an unofficial DLC, I feel like. So I wanted to play this as well. I believe the mod was created by someone named Robin. I think their like username in other places is Silaquin, I believe. I don't know how you say that. Silaquin or Salaquin. The only thing I know about the modder is the fact that if you go to the profile, the avatar is just Jill from Valhalla, and their like showcase is just a bunch of Dana Zane trading cards. So I guess they like that character. Anyway, so that's how am I gonna do this? Well, let's start. Well, they have like 4 loadouts, by the way. This one's the default one. This one's a little bit different. This was a challenge one, by the way. I probably won't do it. I guess we'll see. But apparently, I've noticed since the game was updated to 1.5, the modder set up like a challenge where if you beat the game with a challenge loadout with no artifacts, no spells that you pick up or anything, no upgrades either, just like default, then they'll make a new skin, At least if you beat it on pacifist. It goes to beat it on neutral and genocide, I believe. You're gonna unlock a new loadout, I guess. It's incredibly hard though. You're very limited in this. I tried before. It's near impossible, I feel like. But anyway, this was a joke build, by the way. This is just guns. But anyway, let's start with this one though. Let's start with this one. I'll probably just do a run each, maybe. Obviously, ideally, I would like to win each run. But anyway. Blink. So Blink is the world only grows dimmer and everyone can fight for themselves. It's just default build, it seems. There's Devour, which is pretty strong. There's Blink itself, which I actually found pretty useless. Again, I play a little bit off screen. Just like a 1 or 2 runs really, just to try it out, and it's just like Blink. It just seems useless. Undertow though is pretty good because it brings enemies towards you, and Step Pierce is okay, but not that great. The reason why Undertow, by the way, is very strong because your weapon, as it turns out, because you are a knight of a sword, you can use this thing. Apparently, it's called Rogon. Slash twice, 2 times 3 spaces in front of you, and timing it will reflect an incoming attack. You can parry things, basically. And also, this little passive here means sometimes you can actually crit, I guess. Basically, is what that means. But enough talking, let me just actually get into the thing. Just to show you, it's better to show than tell, I guess. Here you go. Here's the actual character. It feels like a new character. That's what I'm playing. So basically, you can slash things like so. It costs no mana, so it's very powerful actually. Even though you're limited by range and everything, as long as the enemy is in front of you and hits quite a big area, 2 spaces away from you, then you can do a lot of damage. It's very strong in that sense. However, obviously, when an enemy, or especially like a boss, just stays in the backside, there's nothing you can do. So that's why I feel like if you're using this character, at least the way it's balanced, I guess, by the modder, you would want spells that pull enemies towards you, which is an interesting mechanic because you never really use that in the other characters. Another like loadouts, default characters in this game, you don't really do that a lot, really. You push them back and forth, it doesn't do anything for the most part. Okay, well, this sucks. You can parry, but It's the timing is tight, by the way. I like the parry, but at the same time, okay, I should have done that. Okay, never mind. Oh well. I didn't think. I didn't use my noggin. But yeah, there's a parry mechanic with this character. Usually, I love parries, but like, it's so tight. You know, I'm not sure when you actually. I guess you see it right there. I guess I just noticed. Okay, so you slightly see that. I don't know. It's just like one or two frames. I don't know. Actually, I don't know how to count those frames. You know, some people say sometimes like, oh, this attack is like 2 or 3 frames, like frame data in like a fighting game. I don't know how you get that data. Like just by eyeballing it, I feel like. I don't know. This is not worth it. That's not worth it at all. I would like to devour, please. Yes, for the health. Devour was very useful in the beginning. Air slash warp raise. By the way, I changed my focus to kinesis, I guess, kinesis, because at least I know there's at least one more spell that pulls enemies towards you. Is literally called pull. That's probably very useful as well. These ones don't help me though because they just push them back and forth, which I want to push towards, not away. I also like to use remove because even though ironically the loadout is called blink, I think the actual spell blink kind of sucks. I don't know because you can't really. Here's the thing, like, you know how like sometimes for Silicy, or well, Silicy's whole gimmick anyway, the snow girl, she can like go to the other side of the field, right? Blink can't do that. You just kind of stuck on your own side of the field. So the only way you can use that is to, I guess, dodge attacks. But why would you bother when you can just move? You know, just move out of the way. Why bother blinking? I don't know. Maybe in like a very chaotic element, but even then, you might end up blinking into more attacks. So I don't know. Blink seems useless, ironically. So I usually just. Or rather, you know, I say usually. I've only played the character like 1 or 2 times, but you know, ideally, I feel like I just remove it. Also, I think the nurse is dead. Yeah, there's one, I guess, one downside to the sword is because the range is good, but you can't really control it very well in terms of where you want to hit it. Let's try parrying. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, damn it. Yeah, okay. 3 times. 3rd time's the charm. It's a horrible idea. I don't know. Parry is not very good in this game, actually, because if you miss, you just get damaged. And health is quite precious in this game. You don't want to lose a lot of health compared to the enemy. The enemy is just like, you know, comparatively, like, doesn't matter how much you reflect. The damage is kind of not worth it. You'd rather just not get hit. But let's see. Let me just get, well, max AP. Yeah, that's a good idea. Just do that. Ophelia seems to start with not a lot of HP though. It seems so. That's getting max HP is a good idea. Probably you can make use of Devour and heal up, right? That's the one thing, you know, she's low HP, but she can just like heal up whenever she wants. Usually, at least for most enemies before the boss. Let's see. 83. Sure, I'll buy an upgrade. Let me upgrade the under. Oh, maybe. I'd like to do more damage or splash. Splash or shots? No shots. Yeah, let's do more damage. That's good. All right. Yeah, this is like just a new. It just feels like a new character, which is funny to me. Let's see. The step here kind of sucks. I want to remove that eventually, but. Yeah. 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 There you go. I can imagine this character being very strong later on. Once you just, you know, build her up and everything. Just like most characters, I guess. I kind of just want to focus on her. So her sword does a lot of damage. I don't know how it is later on, though. Obviously, HP values get higher and higher. I'm not sure how useful the sword is eventually, but we'll see. Now, Hazel, though, kind of gets demolished by Ophelia because you can just destroy her structures very easily, by the way. I need more pull, though. Come on, get closer. I go to Step Pierce, but Step Pierce kind of sucks. It's like 80 damage, not that much. Very slow as well. But you can't do the thing, again, I said before, but it's the Silicy thing, where you can't really dash and attack with this character as far as I know. So I press those, like, whoop, like that. Yeah, there's like a delay. So you can't really dash to their side of the field and attack with your sword at the same time. I don't know if that's intended or not, but it's a shame because it makes things a lot harder, especially if you're doing the challenge loadout, where you can't just use your spells to bring enemies closer to you. You can't use any kind of spell like that at all, really. Which sucks, because then you just do no damage for most of the run. When the enemy is just all the way to the right? You need spells that move them, otherwise you don't do damage. Anyway, let's move on. I'm gonna do a pacifist run, just a default pacifist run for now. I might try genocide later. I haven't done genocide yet in 1.5. It's been so long, I don't know if I can. This is the thing, that's why I'm not doing it. Oh, I thought I could kill it. Come on. Get out here. Blam blam blam. It's fun though. It's fun to just slash things. I don't know. It's like bringing a sword to a gunfight. Collect brain detox. I don't want any of these. I mean, I guess you could just make any kind of build, really, but I want to focus on a sword because that's the most unique aspect of her. That sounds fun, you know. That sounds fun. And I do believe this character is actually an OC. You know, I think they literally is an OC of someone's character. I don't know much about them, to be honest, but because, you know, ironically, because I don't know much about them, she fits very well to the game, right? So, because when you add, like, for example, I don't know, because I saw like again, like Toho characters or like a crossover from other games. It's fine. It just feels off because you just know it's a mod. It doesn't feel like an actual game or a game character that the developer will put in. I don't know. It's like adding Thomas the Tank Engine to Skyrim, right? It's like those kind of mods are fun for like 5 seconds, but then your immersion is just completely broken. Then you have your laugh, and that's it. This character, at least just in general, mods where it seamlessly fits in and just very well done. I really like those. But that's why I'm playing it, because I like the fact that it just feels like straight out of the game. You know, it feels like it's part of the 1.5 update. Not really though. I think it came out a long time ago actually. I just never checked it out until now, I guess. Very cool though. It did get updated though, I think. I don't know what got updated exactly, but something did, I guess. I mean, just in general, to make it work with the patch, I assume. Yeah. It also helps that I like the character design as well. You know, I just have a soft spot for badass waifus. You know, it's just badass with a sword. So I mean, how can you hate her? At least, in my opinion. Heal HP, max mana. I would like I like the thing that gives you full. Just some fishing for that pole. All I'm doing. You also just do this. Isn't that fun? Whoop. And the sword, you know, it looks like it does like only 15 damage, but it hits multiple times. It seems like it hits at least 2 times, like there. I'm not sure. I think it's usually 2 times. So really, it's 30 damage each. Really, sometimes you can crit as well, which might not be great actually. Sometimes because you want your enemies to be at certain health to use your Devour skill. Right now we haven't taken any damage, but maybe later on we will. Infinity laser is interesting. This is funny how her animation also makes her draw her sword every time. Just, you know, just laser beams. It's basically Excalibur. Excalibur. You know what? Sure, why not? Not be a horrible idea, but it's a rare card. Might as well get it. It's already over. Omae wa mo shinderu. Owari da. Nani? Oh yeah. Well, I should get rid of my Devour. You know, Devour is obviously very good in just in general, but not great during boss fights. It does like 80 damage, that's it. But I guess you can throw it out there. I mean, you could save it until they get killed, I guess. It only works, I believe only works in if you kill them like the final shot. You know, it doesn't really work if you just hit them to just win. The winning shot doesn't count. You have to actually kill them, which is, you know, not what I'm doing right now, so that's why I don't bother saving it. Get slashed. Got some hits a bit there. It's not great, but it's fine. We'll move on. Alright. You gonna slash me? I'm gonna slash you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not. It really is kind of cool that you can like really make the character work by pulling your enemies toward you. Though, I definitely do wish that you can use the sword somehow when you go to their side of the field. It doesn't seem to work. Maybe it's just a game engine limitation, but can't really do that. That's why eventually I want to remove Step Pierce. Step Pierce, it seems. I mean, it says here. I think it also removes shield, but like very little enemies do you have to worry about shields in this game. I feel like most enemies, it doesn't matter, you know. So, or if I go over here, there's a shop, but I have to spend my health to get items if I go in the dark version. I think I'll just go this way. I'll just go this way. I was thinking, like, was it worth it? I don't know. Ah, no, have it. Get devoured. Get affinity beamed. Ah, missed. Keep moving. These guys always keep moving. Get closer to me, so you die. Fire Blast, Boomerang, and you know, root spells might be good, but they have to be at the right spot first. I don't know. We'll move on first. Mana regen. Sure. Again, I would like, you know, the knight's just hitting her in the back. Should have kept attacking, but that's fine. Yeah, I want pole. Where's pole? Give me a pole. Nice, neat pole. I mean, that tends to be my favorite combination, actually. Pole and shotgun. You know, it really feels just I'm playing shotgun. Basically, I'm playing a shotgun character. One of my favorite spells in this game, shotgun. It's just literally a shotgun. It's great. Should have used Devour, maybe. Oops. To slash happy is what I am doing. Over here. Slash this thing, sure. Oh yeah, by the way, apparently, I don't know if it says on her thing. I can't really show it right now, but her weapon seems to apply fragile to everybody. I kind of don't want that though. I don't want to apply fragile to myself, however. Is the problem. We'll skip that. I was gonna say, slash twice. Yeah, it is slash twice, so that makes sense. Slash twice. I was thinking like it would do only 50 damage once, but now that I'm reading it again, it makes sense that it says right here, slashes twice. But it doesn't say that it pierces defense though, for some reason. Because it seems like it does, you know, somehow. Because that chest had really high defense. That gimmick for that chest is that you gotta hit it multiple times, or otherwise it's just a spell that's so powerful that it destroys it. But the sword seems to just pierce defense anyway. Seems like a hidden mechanic, or maybe something the modder didn't document, I guess. Cataclysm. Again, I don't want to push enemies away. Sounds like a bad idea. It doesn't sound very smart to push enemies away from your sword. Oh, ah, damn you. Ah, I used Devour wrong. He had like 80 health, but he also has shields, I forgot. I hate those guys. I hate the diagonals. Again, I get it. You're supposed to like stay in the... I mean, the rule of thumb is just simply stay on the mirrored side. You know, stay on the reflected position of where they shoot from. At the same time, obviously, though, if you stay in one spot, you might get hit by other things. So you try to move out of the way, but then you get hit by a diagonals, which is not great. Stop time. That kind of works, actually. If you stop time and then just slash something, it depends if the enemy is like at the right spot, though. But you can like slash it for 1,000,000 damage. Sure, why not? Basically, Zaworo though. Good thing I have that ghost invisibility. I just basically stood there, got hit. I'll get some health, please. There you go. Easy health. Thanks for the health, idiot. Nope. I mean, in that case, yeah, well, the one-time step pierce is pretty useful, is that. Ow. Okay, let's try this. Get out of the way. What? Hold on. No, wait. Okay, stay over here. No, wait, that's wrong. Wait, what? I forgot how diagonals work with Reva again. Hopefully I don't die. I died. God damn it. Try again. I completely forgot how diagonals work, Reva. In the... I think when she's in the front, you gotta go adjacent. When she's in the second row, or second category, she needs to be... What do you say? Rows and... What's the... Row is like horizontal, right? The second vertical row, if that makes any sense at all. You need to be opposite middle. I guess if she's in the middle, you gotta be at the sides, at the edges rather. If she's at the edges, you need to be in the middle. If that makes any sense, at least on the last farthest category. I can say category. That's not right. What's the like? We usually I don't have to say rows and a category. Row and cat. You know, like in a table chart. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. Try it again. That was a short run. I literally forgot how to dodge her attacks. I even made a freaking chart. Still don't know how to dodge her attacks. We'll fight Reva again though, so you might get a revenge. Let's try again. That was not the run. Try again. That didn't count. That didn't freaking count. I hate these diagonals. It's freaking the blink. So I hate the blink because, you know, it costs 0 mana. But whatever. I'm just like taking a lot of hits. I'm too mad now because I died too early. Should at least died like, you know, later on, not just like, oh, just like the third boss. That's so early. You summon something, then it applies to poison. I mean, sure, that probably won't help me ever, but I'll get it anyway. Give me that health, god damn it. Slash all things. I hate that blink. I hate that, but it does nothing for me. It gives you 20 shields. I mean, I guess that one time it did kind of help, but it's just like, I'm looking at him like, when do I use it? Never. Oh, get rid of it. You know, it's like, it's never useful. Get rid of it right now. Come on, come on, come on. I'm trying to visualize Reva's attacks again, you know? So I'm getting PTSD from her attacks. I gotta look at my chart again, but I can't. I'm playing the game. I can't look at my chart. But she starts... Look at my... So if she shoots over here, the thing goes in front of her, I think. It's weird because it's different from the actual enemies. Her, like, diagonals start in front of her, I think. It goes like this. Goes like that. Obviously, you know, well, usually in the beginning versions, she doesn't shoot in front of her, so you can always just stay in front of her. But that's not always the case in the later levels, so you shouldn't get used to that. But she does this. It's like that. So usually it hits over like here and here. So you stay at least on the sides if she's over there. If she's over here though. It goes like that. Like that. So yeah, if she's in front, okay, no, actually the opposite of what I said. She's in the front. She's on these squares, you stay on the edges. She's on the edges, stay in the middle. If she's on the second row, stay adjacent to her, basically, is what I'm trying to think. Stay adjacent, but not actually like directly in front of her. Just stay adjacent of her when she's on the second. I keep saying row. Row is like this, or row. The category is like that, right? A column, that's the word, column. I was trying to think of the word column, you know? It didn't come up in my head. I kept saying category. But column. When she's on the first column, stay opposite, depending on she's in the middle or the edges. If she's on this second column over here, then stay on the adjacent side, adjacent row, basically. Is my rule of thumb. It was my rule of thumb. Like I remember making it up in my head when I first played this game. It was like, you know, that was the strategy. I forgot all about it though. Like so easy to forget. I don't know. It's just something about that attack boggles your mind. It's like it's a diagonal. It's like, oh my god, diagonals. The heck? How's that work? A bit of that. I'd like some health, please. Thank you. Alright. I was so confident, by the way, in the beginning that I was gonna like at least maybe get to the final boss, but not so much. But hey, it's a new character, right? It's a modded character, but you know, it's a new character. So you learn character just like you learn in a fighting game, I guess, or something like that, maybe. Stay out of that. I wonder if I could reflect or reflect. Oh, I tried doing it, didn't work. Summon another person, please. It goes too fast. Nope, that's wrong. I'm gonna die to her again, aren't I? Do that. Yeah, do that. Okay, yeah, see? I know, I was just paying attention is really hard. Okay, give me that health, thank you. Like, I try to reflect to reflect. It was, I don't know, just funny to me. Can I reflect to reflect? That's what I was thinking in my head. It'd be funny, right? Nope. Kill her. Just murder her. Give me your health. Well, not murder her either, though. It's not a genocide run, but you know. Knock her out, I guess. Technically, I think I said it before when I first played this game. Technically, the passives run is sparing all the bosses and everything, right? Makes sense. You're not sparing the enemies though. They just get murdered. I don't know. Okay, I don't know if they count as people. These weird like cube creatures. Are they just robots? I assume most of them are just robots. Even the ones that look like humanoids, I guess they're just robots too. I don't know. And regen. Also got interesting. So that's a new spell. We saw it before, but new spell in update 1.5. Slice. And slight synergy with the poison vial, maybe. It's flame damage. I don't know if there's any flame stuff, but let's see, I guess. Let's go this way. More dangerous, but a lot more stuff. A little more powerful, please. Ow. I wanna absorb. Okay. Okay. Now, how do I? Okay. Well, this is the problem here, isn't it? What do I do here? Because if I use my underflow, it's gonna hit the thing, and that's gonna do damage to me. I can reflect it a million times. I mean... Parried. Parried is casual. I did. Boomerang, tri-rag. No, not for me, thank you. Healing? I don't need healing right now. Pocket watch might be okay. I never get these, by the way. There's always these like spells that are like, oh, you could get a benefit. Also, you lose your max HP. Like, no. No thank you. That'll just kill me. Die, please. Oh, not dead yet. Now you die. I need that pole. You know, my focus is still kinesis, right? It's kinesis, yeah. I want that pole. How rare is that pole card? I'm not sure. I really want it because otherwise, a lot of the time I'm just doing nothing. Oh, I parried that accidentally, I think. Again, you can't really... You can normally Reva. Technically, Reva has a similar ability where she can reflect attacks, but it costs mana. And also, though, because it costs mana, it's more useful because you can hold it down. So you don't have to, like, time it. It seems like with Ophelia, though, you can't really hold it down. If you hold it down, it doesn't last as long. Per like tick, I guess, if that makes sense. So you can't cheese it. That'll be nice. I'll get that first. And then get a removal, get rid of steppers. Moving on. Violet. Oh well, not Violet yet, but we're on the Violet stage anyway. Die, 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 die. Moving on. Okay, she's just second boss. What boss did I lose again? What about I lost on Reva's boss fight, but I wonder what stage that was. That was a third one, right? Now I at least want to make further. You know, I want to make it further than the third stage, if possible. This kind of sucks because I can't do anything right now. Oh, because I was shuffling. Okay, oh, because I have the artifact that makes me stop time when that makes sense. I should do that. I should just shuffle when I start slashing. That'd be useful, right? Slash, 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 slash. Hiya! It's like EI Jitsu, you know? Like pulling your sword out and then you don't see the sword slash, and then they get cut into pieces. Oh, speakers? No speakers for you! That's the great thing with Melee. You can just get rid of these speakers, by the way. Yeah! Cross slash! What's that called in the swallow strike or something? Swallow slash? Something like that. A slash is fast enough to kill a bird. Okay. Oh, I just stood there. Oh my god, why? I keep forgetting these things every time. Take a break from the game for like a day and I come back to it, I forget how those things work. They teleport when you use a spell, you dummy. Moving on. Oh, here goes. Mana regen. Sure. That. Shopkeeper's in the dark zone again. I don't want to go to dark zone. I need my health. Go this way. I want to kill the nurse, but I gotta make my decision now, so I guess the nurse will die. Ow. Oh no, no, I think the nurse survives. Alright. I don't know why I did that. A line? Very good for Shiso, but not very good for us. Because, I mean, I guess you can sort of... If you go to the back, I guess, use a line and then go to the front somehow. It's a hassle to set up, and also it's consumed. I don't know. I want something faster, because otherwise they're just gonna move away as soon as I teleport them, I feel like. Destroy this thing. Stand in front of it, just destroy it. Whee! Okay. And then, where's it gonna move? Over there? That's easy to kill in that case. Volley, resonate. No, can't use any of these. Oh, I hate these gun guys. They always shoot in the front, right? Oh, I'm gonna have to move, obviously. Gotta be wary about the front. inch swipe spike strap. Spike strap? No. Spike tramp. Let's go over here, I guess. Treasure chest. And do that. Free money. Money. Heal HP when frost damage is dealt. Doesn't really help me, but sure. I mean, I get frostbolt, I guess. I mean, Energizer is always good, so I'm just gonna get Energizer. No matter the character, just always get Energizer. Like, why would you not? Why would you not get Energizer? It's just very good. A bit of that. Need to come back. Come up here. Okay. Ah, damn. Like the wrong way. So like this, like that. Those attacks get more complicated later you go in and the levels. You know, with the sweeping pattern. I think I saw clips, I guess, of Mega Man Battle Network, where it's basically the same attack. I guess if you played that game, maybe you're used to it, but I'm not used to it. Especially when it goes from back to forth, like back to forth and front to back at the same time. It's like, that hurts my brain so much. Anyway, mana region. Oh, hello, Lupa Seer again. Spike strip. The one I skipped? Is that any good? I think that's new, right? The ones that places it in front of you in a row. I never thought it was any good though. I didn't really like those kind of spells where you place things on the ground. Anyway, here's Saffron. She has all new spells. Be careful. Ow. Oh, don't pull me. Don't auto me. I don't wanna be on that fire. Nope. Slash. Ow. That came out so fast. I can't get close! She's countering with fire. No, ow. Stop it. Well, if I use underflow, it's gonna... The doll. I can dodge it though. So that kinda works. Yeah, I missed. No. Slash. Slash, out, slash. Just keep slashing. Ah! Ah! Slash, okay. I was wondering if it could reflect any of her attacks, but they come out really quickly. They came out, they come out as fast as like your normal spells in the game, obviously. So I don't know how you can react to that, especially if you use like, like ice attacks and frost. I don't know. You'll probably just get hit by them because they come out so fast. Anyway. Oop. You haven't really tried mods, but you are extremely familiar with the game. Yeah, you said you were a tester, right? You come last time I streamed One Step from Eden? I think so. I think your name is familiar. Yeah, I'm just trying out the affiliate mod. It's one of the... I said before, but it's one of the more popular mods on the Steam Workshop. A lot of them are okay. They're kind of goofy because they just add characters from other games to the game. Like, for example, I guess I didn't mention it, but you can also add, like, Mega Man. You know how this game is kind of inspired by Mega Man Battle Network? You can also just add Mega Man into the game, I guess, as well. But that kind of breaks my immersion. Because you could just do that. But, for at least for this character, it's like, original character, I guess, with no C. It feels like it fits into the game, so that's why I like it. And that's why I'm playing as her right now. Just to, just to pretend that she's basically a new character in my, in my head. It's like another character that I unlocked, I guess. The Ophelia DLC. It costs 0 cents, you see, because it's a mod, but, very well done. At least, it seems like it. I mean, it seems so far, really. It does seem very well done. Frost Spike, Cold Snap, Blurry. I mean, Cold Snap's not too bad. I just got an artifact that might help, but should I bother doing kind of like I'm doing too many things. I'm doing like melee, Frost, poison. This is fine, whatever. Like Cold Snap just hits enemies no matter what. So that's great. An online acquaintance of yours was making the Treasure of Eden mod. I don't really know what that is. I never really check out, like, obviously there's mods where it tweaks the gameplay, I guess. I assume, judging from just the name, I think I might have seen it maybe, but I'm not really in detail, I guess. But I assume that Treasure of Eden adds new cards, I assume? Is that what it does? I'm not sure though. Never really checked out those types of mods, however. Those like gameplay tweak mods, I guess, because I just don't know how balanced they are. And also, I mean, I'm so much like I don't know what you call it, but like the idea of just having a new character appeals to me more than just simply tweaking the game a little bit, you know, adding new cards. And it's cool, it's just, for me anyway, I find it more worth it to try the game out if, you know, there's something as drastic as adding a new character. I don't know, because of the art, basically. The visual aspect of just adding like sprite work to the game feels like it's new because it feels like actual new content to the game. It's like, you know, it's like, I don't know, One Step from Eden is not exactly like a fighting game, obviously, but it feels like a fighting game, in a way. It's like an arcade mode of a single-player fighting game, I guess. So, like, the idea of just adding a new character into a fighting game appeals to me more, I guess, if that makes any sense. No shop, though. Let's see. Oh. Can you remove anything? I don't think so. E. Well, Pulse Enemy Swords do is interesting. You know, I kind of don't like pets though. I mean, pets can just die, is the thing. They kind of follow you around. You can also just put them on your space, but when that happens, they also take damage. So eventually, they just kind of die. Usually in my runs, my pets never live, is the problem. But it does synergize though. I do like the fact that it pulls enemies towards you. Okay, we'll try this. Try that. The treasure, I'm assuming the Treasure Eden mod adds support for Thunder, Poison, and Kuna. I'm not sure what that means exactly. One day you'd like to go through and make reviews of all the mods? I guess you could do that. That'd be interesting. Again, I feel like, I mean, just in general, I guess the game is a little underrated, so I feel like there's a lot of potential for mods. It's just, you know, not enough mods, I feel like, for this game. Gain 2 shield for sure. I mean, sure, why not? Whatever. Let's get that. Very spell. Let's upgrade. There's Slice. Undertow. Whenever I read this word Undertow, I just think of Undertale. It's not right at all. It's not Undertale. We're saying the Flame. Flame is interesting. Frost and Flame is kind of synergizes a little bit. Sure, why not? And do I have enough Echo? Maybe. Echo, usually I want to get Echo if I have like a really good spell, like I want to copy. You know, all my spells are basically just 2 mana anyway. I don't know. I mean, it's a good spell, but... ah, screw it, let's do it. Alright. Pets heal a lot after combat and gain like 25 max HP every time they live. Really? I didn't know that, actually. They gain HP? Also, I keep pressing wrong buttons. I want to do this. Because usually I want to like... because obviously you can use pets like this. They follow you around behind you. Which I kind of don't like because I have to pay attention to where they are at the same time where I am. So I'm already trying to live myself. So trying to make sure they live too is kind of hard. So usually I like to press the G button, at least on the PC keyboard controls. I'm not sure how you press on the controller, but you press G and it's on your same square. I prefer it like that, but also still they take damage anyway if you get hit too, so eventually they might just die. But But I didn't know they gained HP though. I mean, I do know they gain, like, I know they regain their HP after every battle, you know? They get hit like once or twice, they get some HP back when you win. I didn't know they get max HP. I didn't notice that. Was that like a new, or was that always a thing? I just never noticed it. 100 hours in this game, I never knew that. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. I forgot my sword range. Just like, snap again. Give me that health. Reflect. Damn it. Not reflecting it. Oh, whatever. Ophelia can parry. She can reflect. It's just the timing is so tight. So tight. Telekinesis. You know, I'm just doing a weird frost. I don't know, maybe? It's consumed though. Consume. I don't like the fact it's consumed, because usually I want frost to just be a constant thing. I have to rotate in my spells. Might be a bad idea, but I'm gonna skip it. If I'm gonna get that cryokinesis, I guess, or whatever it is, I'd rather it not be consumed if possible. I don't know, prefer that. Like that. What was my last spell? I don't even know what my last spell was. I forgot. Oh well. Oh snap. Double shields. Why not? Slash, slash, slash. Bring a sword to a gunfight, by the way. Ah, get frosted. I wanted to stop time and attack. Oh, I hit, but that's fine. Oop. Shisho's fight, by the way, is pretty easy as Ophelia. I mean, just in general, though, I guess. Ironically, I think I have the easiest time Shisho. Even at his hardest, like, he's actually pretty easy. Because his patterns are pretty predictable, actually. The harder he gets, I guess, the longer his range is. Like, he attacks more often, I guess, but otherwise, though, as long as you know what he does, it's not too hard, I feel like. It's always been a thing for the pet max health. I didn't know that. I guess I just never noticed. A lot of things are just small things. I guess they just never explain in the game, I feel like. It's not a bad thing, but, you know? You just never know. I never knew. Entangle, knife, log traps. Speed loader. I mean, that's not bad, because I'm trying to think, like, does that affect Pocket Watch? I mean, Pocket Watch, either way, you'll stop time for 1 second, so... What does it matter? Oh, but soul food, however... sure. I mean, we're halfway... Yeah, we're halfway through... Excuse. Halfway through the run, I think. There's some, like... There's still a few more hostages I can murder, right? Okay, time to murder some hostages. I said it's funny again, it's like, this is a passives run, but I'm killing hostages, so... it makes no sense. Oh yeah, does it count if she dies? Okay, yeah, it does count. I mean, I think I remember it. That counting. For soul food, even if the hostage doesn't die by your hands, you absorb their soul anyway. Deck shield. Is deck shield worth it, actually? Like, I have like 5 shield for each spell on your deck. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's like... I can't do math. Oh no. 35? That's 35? 35 shields. It's basically shields up, but it's 2 mana though. Oh, plus itself. Does it count itself? If it counts itself, that's like 40. Oh yeah. It's just another shields up, except it costs 2 mana. I have a lot of mana regen, yeah. So, why not? Put it in. Survivability is always good, unless you're like a god, I guess, that never gets hit. You know, I like survivability. It's also nice to just slash, because the sword has such a wide range. As long as the enemies are in the first two columns, that's the word, columns, you know, you can just slash away and they're all gone. Let's see, Frost Barrage. You know what? Yeah, I'm doing like a weird like Frost, Melee, Kinesis, like poison-ish? There's some poison, not a lot of poison. I don't get hit. I don't hit the jar, but might have to. No, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Ah. Just whatever. Just play it safe. Just do this. They get close. Go over here. Slash away. Your sword is actually larger than their scythe, apparently. Yeah, take that. Woof. There's Spike Strip. I thought it was Spike Trap. Well, Spike Trap is something else, I guess. Spike Strip. I'm looking at it. It's like it's basically just 30. It's just 30 damage. And obviously, if the character's enemies move, they'll get hit by it. But it's like it's the same thing as like mines. You know, it's just like small damage. Isn't it worth it? I don't know. Like, I wonder, do you get hit by the spike strips? I assume not. It'd be even worse if you get hit by your own spike strips, but I assume not. Still, yeah. I mean, I guess if you do like a spike strip, like I don't know. I imagine you could do like a spike strip build. Actually, you could like just have very few cards in your deck to shuffle really quickly, and you just have a million spike strips on the field, and they'll just get hit by everything every time they move, I guess. But I don't know. I don't like it. I'm not gonna use it. I just want to hit things. I don't want to like set up traps. I just want to Oonga Boonga hit things with my sword and make big damage numbers go up. That's how I play any kind of game. Oh, I missed that. Again, Oh, what? Got pushed by the attack. I didn't even notice. Get out of here, freaking. Get out of here, rock. Get out of here, missile. Die. Alright. A spike strip and Caltrops are actually pretty good against bosses? Yeah, I assume so. Out of principle, though. I'm just not gonna use it. Wobble. Eh, not super good. I mean, it's the same range as my sword, so I just want pull. You know, this is the only thing I want is pull. That's all I want. I want pull. Where's pull? Hello? Pull. I like the pull of the pole. Shopkeeper, give me pull. Nope. Double tap. Max mana. Frost damage down. Root the target. Duplicate consume card. Max HP. Let's do that, I guess. Let's do the just do the all packed cheese. Delicious cheese. Yes. Yeah. Mana, fresh. Heal up. That works, I guess. Heal up. Silicy. Merry Christmas, Silicy. You know, I'm actually like when she does the melee, it always surprises me because I'm doing melee. She's doing melee too. Wow. Missed. Amazing. Good. Go in the front. Come on. I mean, she does go on ours. It's just hard to time something. Slashed. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. Slash, double slash. This attack. Why? To come back? Okay, that's only for her other stage. I always assume when I always fight. Somehow for some reason I always fight her last before the final boss, so I just assume that it's her most complicated patterns, but it's not. Anyway, it's cold. Yes, it is. You're wearing like. I mean, well, I guess not too bad. I was gonna say, you know, you're wearing the Santa costume. It's not too warm. I guess it's her legs that are covered up. Anyway. Sure, let's fight Terra. I really hate Terra. Fighting Terra last is basically my death sentence, so I should fight her as soon as I can, actually. Slash, slash, slash. It's fun to slash. Ultrops. Same, yeah, I mentioned before, but... River. Slight. Trigger shuffle art. Do I have any shuffle artifacts? I do actually. I have the pocket watch. I wonder how useful that is. Like I could just use it whenever I want. That's interesting. It's consumed though, so I can't really use it more than once. Which kind of sucks. I'll just skip. Hostages, please. Where's the hostages? Let me just murder the hostages real quick. No, you're not supposed to... Okay, I kill her anyway. You're not supposed to save the hostages. I need to kill them. Triforce? Not really Trinity. Again, this by the way, is like apparently her sword just seems to pierce the defense. I don't know how that works, but I mean I know how it works. It's just not stated in her abilities that her sword pierces defense. It kind of makes sense. Her sword is so powerful. It's like anime powers. You know how like almost in every anime, and not just anime, but just in general, any kind of action show, for some reason, bullets are very weak, and yet swords just one-shot everything somehow. Spell power. How useful is that? Not very useful. Spell power is best if you're using like multi-hit spells, like minigun or something. So, not really a priority. Bolt action? Stone? I'll get him out of regen. Let's see here. Move everyone up. Oh. I want to not kill the jar, but I think I have to. Yeah, everyone's meleeing me. Just whatever, just do damage to the thing. It's scary. Makes a lot of scary noises. Kill it as fast as I can. Heat Seeker? Sure, why not? There's more and more DPS, right? Or potential to do DPS anyway. Heal up? I don't really need to heal up. Poison damage? Maybe. Heals up. Fresh. Nothing I really want. I guess I got that one. Now, do I need to remove a spell read? Not really. Eventually I'm gonna get rid of Devour. You know? I mean, it's useful definitely 90% of the run, but like at the end, obviously when you're fighting a boss, it just didn't do anything. But well, it's not really a priority. I guess you just use it once and it goes away anyway. How about an upgrade? What do I want to upgrade? Let's see here. Upgrade Frost Barrage, maybe? Poison on hit? Sure. I mean, that kind of works, sort of. Not paying attention. Uh-oh. Diagnose. Whatever, just... Oh yeah, I killed... I forget, I should just kill the nurse. What am I doing? I was saying, well, I should save the nurse, right? No, actually, it doesn't matter. In fact, it does matter. She needs to die. It's better to kill her for the soul food power-up. Let's see. Paragon, Circuit. I hate Circuit. I think Circuit is the worst ability in this game. Or at least, I think it's Circuit. It's either Circuit or something else. There's like a spell that's very similar as well. Like 2 spells are basically the same thing, you know? It's just like a thing that appears around your character. Very useless though. I feel like anyway. Terra! No, ow, 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 ow. Oh, this is what happens when I fight Terra. No, stop, stop. Oh my god, I'm gonna freaking die. The Terra, again. It's every single attack, it's just... I never get the hang of it. I always just get hit by everything. Slash her a million times. I don't know. I'm probably gonna die. God damn it. That sucks. It's more shields. Can't do anything right here. Come on, just die, please. Please just die. No, damn it! Ah. Reva saves me though. Well, that's not over yet, I guess. It'll be over soon though if I keep getting hit. Just kill her. Okay. That's horrible. See, this is why Terra's my worst. My worst boss. It's like I can't do Terra for some reason. Just like how I can't play as Terra, I can't fight Terra. All her abilities, I don't know how to dodge at all. Ah, that poison. Everyone just died. Okay. Inverter. That's interesting. I don't think I've seen this before. Is this a new inverter? At least the icon seems new. I think shots up with an inverse tile. Does that help me? Is like I hate when it says inverse tile. I don't know what that means. What does inverse tile mean? I mean obviously opposite, right? But like relative to what? I'm not sure. It could be helpful if you shoot it like I mean I imagine if you shoot an enemy while it's the farthest away from you, then they would get close to you. If that makes any sense. And then, you know, that'll be helpful, right? Or is it like compared to your position? That's what I'm thinking. Like, is it compared to my position or their position? I'm not entirely sure. Also, I'm losing some frames. Uh-oh. My bitrate's going down. Oh no. I think my stream is gonna start lagging, which is not great. Still lagging. Hopefully it's not too bad, but it seems like my internet right now is unstable, unfortunately. It's not great. Anyway, let's try it out. Let's try Inverter. Okay. I inverted. Also, I'll let her die. As intended, actually. Intended the nurse to die, but... Inverse X and Y positions, back row becomes front row, top side becomes bottom side. Yeah, it's hard to think about it in my head, though. It's just like any of the... There's like abilities in this game, or spells in this game, rather, that teleports you to an inverse position. It just like twists my brain, you know? When I press up, I want to go up. I don't want to press a button and somehow I'm somewhere else. It's weird. Cold Stone. I do love Cold Stone. You know what? Okay, Cold Stone. It just ends up being Cold Stone every time. Every build, every run I do is just Cold Stone. I love Cold Stone very much. My best friend, Cold Stone. Oops. I didn't want to hit the poison thing. Poison tentacle thing. Give me these flowers. Get out of here. So it can be useful. The inverter can be useful, at least for, I mean, specifically Ophelia, because I would like the enemies to get close to me, right? If I put them in the front column, then that's where I do the most damage. Max mana. Now I believe, again, I'm so used to the, I guess when One Step from Eden came out very early on, I'm kind of used to those rules, but I believe if Reba saves you in a run, you still can get pacifist, I think? Like, it doesn't use up her revival ability for the actual victory for this ending. Maybe? I'm not sure. I always forget. But I think the developer changed it, so... Now, it used to be, I believe, when the game came out, you had to save the Rever ability, otherwise you can't win the pacifist ending. But I'm not sure. Now let's see, mana regen, prophecy. I hate prophecy. A lot of cards I don't like. Prophecy is like scary. Even with the character that would use it the best, Terra, but Terra's the worst character I can use, so those type of cards are just really, just the bane of my existence. More max HP would be good. Let me just cheese it again. Delicious cheese. Okay. Let's see. And regen? Sure. Yeah, I think I still get pacifist. I believe so. Get poison, please. There you go. It's nice to have even more HP. Oh, here's Tractor Beam, by the way. So it's not pole, but it's similar. So definitely I'm grabbing that. It's a UFO. Was there like a... I think I read somewhere. I'm not entirely sure of the details at all, but apparently someone... I forget what it was. What country was it? Like, I want to say Afghanistan. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. But somewhere in the Middle East, someone mentioned that there was aliens? There was like a galactic alliance between the USA and Iran or Afghanistan? I'm not sure. I could be, again, completely wrong. But I don't know. That just came out in my head. And I saw the UFO. You know, as it turns out, aliens are real. I guess. Somehow. Because some guy said so, right? Something like that? I don't know. Oh, okay. Obviously, don't do that. Slash. Ora. Inverse you. Yeah. Slash everything. Just keep slashing. Always not, keep not, slash, not, never not, slash. Okay. Can't speak. Actually, stop doing that. Okay. I actually want to slash, not do the tractor beam thing. Blam! Azo definitely is the easiest character to fight as Ophelia, because you just destroy all her structures really easily. Yeah. I think my stream is like not great right now. I am recording this again, as I always do, so this will just be on YouTube, but like it'll be like fine on YouTube. But it kind of sucks, you know, because I usually like to stream my video games, and for some reason, when my internet is bad, obviously, I can't do that very much. I do have dynamic bitrate, so right now I'm not really losing frames. It used to be that just like any stream, if your internet is unstable, you would lose frames, and then it would be very choppy. Right now I have dynamic bitrate, so my bitrate goes down to compensate for my internet's instability, I guess. I don't know how it would look like on stream though. I assume if you lower the bitrate too much, it just looks very blurry, right? I assume that's what happens. It's still not the best solution, but it might be better than losing frames, I feel like, so that's what I want. That's why I have turned it on. The switch bait though, I mean switch bait is usually pretty good. Obviously it's best if you just have only spells that do damage. I have some spells that don't do any damage, so it might get stuck in my deck. Because I might buy like, you know, there's sometimes the situations where I have Echo and switch bait, you know, on the same hand, and then what do? Like, I don't know, it's worth it. Switch bait is very good usually, it's just as, again, some spells might not be so much. I mean, it's Cold Stone switch bait is obviously great. I already have Echo. You know what? It's fine. I don't need Switch Bay as well. Pretty good, but I think I'm good to skip it. Let's see. Shopkeeper's in the dark zone. Yeah, I don't want to go. Bye, nurse. You're dead. Alright. Do nothing, I guess. Thing will explode and we can move on. I have 960 health, by the way. It's pretty good. Here's Super Minigun, but Super Minigun. Double cast plus mana cost. I can get it. It goes literally everything against what this character is made for. Shooting a gun, even though she has a sword. It makes no sense at all. You know what? Screw it. Let's go crazy. I mean, technically there is a joke loadout for Ophelia, where literally she does use guns. Ironically, even though she has a sword. Makes no sense at all, but that's the joke. Amazing. Let's see. Sunbeamer. Okay, I've never seen this before. Summon a structure. Oh, it's a structure. Rise beam of flying 4 tiles away. I don't know how useful that is. Because it's only like 4 tiles away specifically. So it's gonna be hard to aim, you know, like just in practice, because you can't really aim it in the back row, so you can never hit the front row. So you can only aim it three columns in front of you, and also it's a structure. In my opinion, the structure is kind of detriment. By itself, it's intrinsically kind of a detriment because it blocks your path, which I don't like. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna use it. I mean, just in general, I don't use structures unless I'm Hazel, so just never use it. Unless I'm using, you know, the character that's built for structures, otherwise, you just get in the way. And then I die because my structure is blocking the only path to not take damage. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Come on. So inverter is pretty good, I think. Actually, when you know how it works, basically just anything. I mean, especially for Ophelia, obviously, positional like manipulation is very good for this character. I feel like even more so than any other character in the base game. So basically, if a enemy is at the back row, just shoot at it with the inverter, and you're good to go. Let's see. Oh yeah, my dog is. I think did I have a dog, or was that the last run? I remember doing 2 runs actually. I think my dog's dead. Anyway, yeah, I think my dog's dead. I think I died once, right? And Reva saved me. I think, yeah, my dog. This is what happens every run. Every run my dog dies. I like any kind of pet. This is a curse. Die. Okay. Kunais. I mean, I don't have any kunais, but I guess I'll take it anyway. I guess I don't need to put a I mean, I still don't have pole, by the way. Actually, yeah, maybe I should. I mean, I'm still looking for pole. I don't have pole still. The entire run, still no pole. Basically, almost over. Okay. Okay. And you're dead? Alright, we're getting close to the end. It's Gunner, and then obviously the final boss of the pacifist run. See what happens. I mean, I believe, I mean, she could do a lot of potential damage when Dark Terra, I guess, or Terrible, you know, gets close to you, which she often does, so it could be an easy fight, or it could be a horrible fight, depending, you know, how much I suck. Ow. Ow. And I do suck. Because that happens all the time. I just do bad things. That makes no sense. Just murder. The gunners, it sucks. I remember fighting, trying to do the challenge in for this mod. By the way, it's like a very I don't know what we call it. It's just an unofficial challenge. It's not really programmed to the game, but there is a loadout that the modder made available basically for this character, where it's a very basic loadout, and you gotta beat it without using artifacts, picking up any spells or upgrades. So it's really hard because you're basically doing the default, I don't know what you call it, but there's an achievement for this game where you basically just beat the game with just a default loadout, right? But is it terribly hard if the character or the boss just stays at the back row forever and you have no abilities to move them in the front? So they just are very annoying because of that. Get over here! Get over here! Deflect! Your face! Ah! Slash a million times! Ah! You're dead. Okay. Well, that works. As long as they don't stay in the back the whole time, then you can slash them to death. Alright, terrible. And I don't mean my gameplay is terrible, though I guess, you know, you could call it that. But rather the boss is called terrible. At least I think that's her name, right? It's a pun. I remember it being a pun. It's a silly pun. Ow. No, don't dodge it like that. Alright. Echo that. It's a million gazillion bullets. I can't stay in front of her, though, because I'm gonna get hit. Damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Nope. Just, yeah, no, I had a good time there. Slashing. I hate this spell. Oh god, I'm gonna lose. Oh god. I missed. Good. Amazing. Nope. Nope. Nope, I missed. Ooh, I'm gonna die. Damn it! It's so sad. I'm not dead yet, but you know, I'm gonna die soon. Ah, yeah, damn it. Oh, there you go. One step from Eden. There's some water. So, as it turns out, I won't be getting my first try, you know? Well, technically I already lost. I mean, my first try I already lost my first run, but, you know, that was my second run technically on stream, and well, it ended not so well, as it turns out. Let's see here. Well, what do we do? Let's see. I don't know. I'm still gonna play the character, I guess. She has no outfit, by the way. Well, I mentioned before, but if someone does, I guess, do the challenge loadout, you know, with the no artifacts, no pickup spells, no upgrades, the modder did say that they will make a new outfit for the character. So that's neat, I guess. It's interesting they put it behind a challenge because I don't know if anyone will ever do it. There's the thing, you know? Maybe that's the smartest move because they'll never have to do any extra work because nobody will ever do the challenge. It's too hard. But anyway, we'll try again. Let's try again. I want to get at least one win out of Ophelia. You know, it doesn't count. I can't stop playing until I at least win once, right? Let's see.